You don't.
균에페. 균에페. 균에페.
You hear the snacks bag crinkling from 3 rooms away. You're trying to master downward dog, but your cat decides it's time for upward butt. You accidentally walk into the wrong neighborhood and realize you are now the leader of a tiny, fluffy cult. You spot a camera and have to remember if you left the oven on or if you just exist in a state of constant, fluffy judgment. Moment when you realize you are not the favorite child and your inheritance is being eaten right in front of you. The human is 10% baby and 90% giant popsicle. Mom says she is going to sleep for 5 minutes and the chaos immediately begins. Realize the shadow following you is actually attached to your backside and now you have to fight your... The floor is lava, but the lava is woolly and refuses to move. You decide to parkour, but your internal GPS recalibrates mid-jump and now you are just a decorative bridge. I have spent 5 frames contemplating your life choices and I am not impressed. Only 95% fluff and 5% pure judgment. Trying to look like a fierce mountain predator, but you forgot to put your tongue back in your mouth. Currently rebooting, please wait. You're trying to see if you finally have abs, but your body is just a giant accordion. Trying to be productive, but the pile of snacks is just too comfortable to leave. When the first person at the function opens a pack of gum and suddenly the whole squad develops a hearing problem. See your owner grab the gym bag and you realize your walk has been officially cancelled for a leg day you weren't invited to. You finally buy that expensive ergonomic bed and the cat decides it is actually a haunted portal that must be avoided at all costs. the smallest in the family, but you have the biggest appetite and zero respect for the concept of sharing. Trying to lock in on the plot, but your sibling has zero respect for personal space and even less for the concept of a headrest. Moment when you realize the bubble is a lie and your life is a joke. You've eaten enough for 3 families, but you're still contemplating if there is room for dessert. I remember a joke I heard 3 years ago and then immediately.
Huh? Huh?
You leave the sunroof open for some fresh air and end up with a free car security upgrade that definitely didn't come with the lease. Just a casual feline inspection to make sure the interior. You find out the field is 247, but the hands are 1v1. You're a bird, but your true calling is professional luge. Catch this crow training for the Winter Olympics because flying is so last season. Gravity. Trying to hide from your responsibilities, but your face is too round to be stealthy. From corner to pancake, this is the ultimate Monday morning evolution. You find that one spot on your back that makes you forget how to function as a marsupial. The Mission Impossible remake is going well, but they really scaled down the budget for Tom Cruise's replacement. You're trying to stay on your diet, but the bag of snacks is hanging on by a thread. Summer heat hits so hard you have to call in a professional to help you fight the fire hydrant. Cooking instructions unclear. I followed the recipe for a light snack, but now the snack is yelling at me and demands. You're the smallest one in the flight crew, but you've already mastered the runway walk and the pre-flight outfit. This new Dumbo reboot looks incredibly realistic. had a rough night and the water bowl is the only thing keeping you grounded.